In 2025, the Airbus A380 stands as both a symbol of human engineering excellence and a subject of renewed discussion in the ever-evolving world of aviation. Once heralded as the super jumbo, the A380's journey from its inception to its current status is nothing short of remarkable. Even as many airlines have retired or reduced their A380 fleets, a fascinating resurgence of interest has emerged in recent years, propelled by changing passenger preferences, unique operational capabilities, and the gradual recovery of global air travel after the challenges of the past decade. When Airbus first introduced the A380 in the mid-2000s, it captured global attention with its unprecedented size and capacity, designed to carry over 850 passengers. In an all-economy configuration, or about 555 in a typical three-class layout, it was the largest commercial passenger aircraft ever built. Its double-deck design, quiet cabins, and advanced technology promised a new era of long-haul luxury travel. The A380 became the flagship of carriers like Emirates, Singapore Airlines, Qantas, British Airways, and a few others who could operate its immense capacity profitably on major international routes. However, the A380 faced challenges that its designers may not have fully anticipated. The global airline market gradually shifted towards more point-to-point travel rather than the traditional hub-and-spoke model that favored massive aircraft like the A380. Twin-engine aircraft such as the Boeing 787 Dreamliner and Airbus A350, offering greater fuel efficiency and operational flexibility, began to dominate long-haul routes. These smaller wide-body aircraft allowed airlines to serve direct routes between secondary cities that would never have justified an A380's massive capacity. Additionally, the high operational costs of the A380, including its fuel consumption, maintenance demands, and specialized ground handling requirements, limited its customer base. As a result, Airbus officially announced the end of A380 production in 2019, delivering the final unit to Emirates in 2021. It seemed that the era of the A380 was drawing to a close much sooner than many aviation enthusiasts had hoped. Yet, 2025 tells a more nuanced story. The aviation industry has been through an unprecedented upheaval in recent years. The COVID-19 pandemic grounded much of the global fleet, upending travel patterns and forcing airlines to reconsider their future strategies. As the world gradually recovered, several unexpected trends emerged that have surprisingly favored the A380's strengths. Firstly, as international travel resumed, there was an immediate and sometimes overwhelming surge in passenger demand on major long-haul routes. Airports such as London, Heathrow, Dubai, Singapore, Changi, Los Angeles, and Frankfurt found themselves once again facing congestion. Slot restrictions at major hubs made the case for high-capacity aircraft more compelling than ever. The A380, capable of moving a large number of passengers efficiently in a single flight, suddenly became an attractive option once again. Emirates, by far the largest operator of the A380, never lost faith in the aircraft's unique appeal. In 2025, Emirates continues to operate a large fleet of A380s, utilizing them on high-demand routes to Europe, North America, Asia, and Australasia. Passengers continue to rave about the comfort and spaciousness of the A380 cabin, which remains unparalleled in commercial aviation. The onboard lounges, showers, and quiet upper-deck cabins continue to set a benchmark for luxury travel that few other aircraft can match. Other airlines, too, have reconsidered their approach. Singapore Airlines, for example, has reintroduced some of its A380s on flagship routes like Singapore to London and Singapore to Sydney. British Airways continues to rely on its A380 South for transatlantic and Asia-bound flights, while Qantas has brought back its A380s for services to the United States and Europe. Lufthansa has surprised many by reactivating some of its A380 fleet, citing strong premium demand in the aircraft's suitability for specific high-volume markets, beyond the resurgence of passenger demand. Technological upgrades and sustainability efforts have also played a role in extending the relevance of the A380 in 2025. While the original design was not as fuel-efficient as modern twin-engine competitors, Airlines have invested in retrofitting A380s with lighter interiors, more efficient cabin layouts, and upgraded engines that meet newer environmental standards. These modifications help reduce operating costs while improving the aircraft's overall sustainability footprint. Moreover, there are intriguing discussions about potential future uses of the A380 platform. Some companies have explored the idea of converting retired A380s into luxury airborne hotels, exclusive business class-only charters, or even flying laboratories for scientific research. The sheer size of the A380 provides unique opportunities for creative repurposing, which may extend its legacy well beyond traditional passenger transport. Another important factor contributing to the A380's continued relevance is its unmatched passenger experience. As travelers become increasingly selective after years of travel restrictions, comfort and onboard experience have become more influential in purchasing decisions. The A380's quieter cabin, smoother ride, and spacious feel provide a psychological comfort that many passengers prefer, particularly on ultra-long-haul flights. For premium travelers willing to pay for first-class suites or business-class lounges, the A380 remains the gold standard. Additionally, there has been growing interest from the cargo sector. While the A380 was never originally designed for freight, some companies have explored the potential for limited cargo conversions. The high underfloor cargo capacity makes it a valuable asset on certain routes where both passenger and freight demand coexist, of course. Not all airlines share the same level of optimism. Some former operators have retired their A380 fleets entirely, viewing the aircraft as a financial burden unsuited to their business models. Air France, for instance, retired its entire fleet during the pandemic. However, this divergence in strategy only highlights how unique the A380's niche has become. It is not a one-size-fits-all aircraft, but where it fits, it continues to shine. Looking forward, Airbus itself has kept the door slightly open for future developments. Although production officially ceased, Airbus continues to provide strong support for existing operators, ensuring that spare parts, maintenance, expertise, and potential upgrades remain available for many years to come. There have even been speculative discussions within the aviation community about whether advances in hybrid electric or hydrogen propulsion could one day see a revived, re-engineered version of the A380 concept. Though for now, such possibilities remain theoretical in a broader sense. The A380's story in 2025 reflects the complexities of the aviation industry itself. The aircraft that was once considered too large and uneconomical has found a renewed purpose, fueled by changing market dynamics, technological adaptation, and an enduring passenger preference for comfort and space. It has become something of a cult favorite among aviation enthusiasts, with social media flooded by travelers sharing their excitement at flying aboard the giant of the skies once again. For the general public, the sight of an Airbus A380 taking off remains awe-inspiring. It's for Rolls-Royce Trent engine's thunder as the double-decker Leviathan gracefully lifts into the sky, a powerful reminder of human ingenuity. In an era increasingly focused on efficiency and minimalism, the A380 offers a rare spectacle of aviation ambition on a grand scale. As we stand in 2025, the Airbus A380 may not dominate the skies as its creators once envisioned, but it has secured an enduring place in the hearts of passengers and aviation fans around the world. Its legacy is a testament to bold innovation, market adaptation, and the ongoing evolution of global travel. Far from being merely a relic of the past, the A380 in 2025 continues to fly, delight, and inspire a giant in every sense of the word.